It's Minecraft Legends, the Lost Legend, the Crucible. And I actually lost, but I don't think it's my fault. The game was kind of being sketchy at some points, and there's some things I don't like about this one. So here's my thoughts and my gameplay of it. Let's get started. So starting off, you start in this empty room where you can't escape until they lower the gate. And I mean, it finally happens eventually, but it starts you confused. Now this one's shorter, it's only half an hour, and you start with absolutely nothing. You're slashing piglins with your sword, hoping to get the best of them. And the first one is pretty easy, you know, just a few swings and hey, I won. This opens up an area in which you can use prismarine to place down troops. Now something special, you can see spawning a troop actually summons a whole pile. So I actually really like this. You're going through from cage to cage, just destroying everything, maybe upgrading your troops as you destroy. Each area you destroy will allow you to get more troops, that's pretty cool, you know. It's really making you focus on your troops and not just buildings. But now it starts to get fun. Well, I need a lot more things, and well, I'm out of our resources, just using what I have to try and shoot down this base. Well, guess what? These pigs are getting the best of me. I'm just using skeletons, and oh hey, I died. That's awesome. But you can see, I actually got a crap ton of lapis to spawn in more troops. But the troops I spawned in are seeming to do no damage to this enemy. And look at my skeleton spawner's gone. And I died again. And look at it gets me so much more lapis down there in the bottom left. But hey, I died again for good measure, you know? Good measure. But now I feel like I just felt bad for me. Because as you can see, I won that one without having any troops there. Now the next one was just about as fun as the last, with some big pigs, and I'm just shooting it down with skeletons. I'm down to the 20-minute mark, and it's not looking too good. It's just me and my skeletons. Not good. I'm trying different mobs at this point. I think I have some zombies out there, and piglins are just getting the best of me. I'm on 4, and the goal is to get to 9. So I'm experimenting with some heavier troops. Like, well, these guys, although it's saying I couldn't spawn any more in, even though I have 10 lapis and my queue is nowhere near full. That's another thing I don't like about this. You can only have so many of a certain type of troop, it seems. But, you know, creepers? Aw man, creepers are a lifesaver. You can see 2 big pigs, and I got some creepers. And there go the 2 big pigs. Kapow. Nice. Gone. Creepers are your friend. Okay? Creepers are your friend. But, you know, I was just kind of trying to do what I could. I was down a spawner and, oh, hey, dying. But this time it was actually intentional for more lapis, so I can spawn in so many more troops. Now, it is nice you can deconstruct your spawners and move them so they're closer. Every time you die, you restart at the very beginning. So it's always good to, you know, maybe just keep home base a bit closer to where you actually are. Just trying to destroy everything. It was getting hard. Look at only 10 minutes remaining. And these bridges were kind of sketchy too. It's like here you have, you know, 50-some troops and you're trying to walk across the bridge hoping none of them decide to jump off. I mean, it's real life here. They're doing it, and it's just kind of sketchy. Going into like 34 troops, and it gets harder, right? And that's intentional. That's 100% intentional. And so far it's like, well, you know, everything that's went wrong is probably my fault. But upon destroying the things, the structures, there's no piglins in here. I have to destroy the structures. Like, you'd think, since it's only half an hour, you know, something could be different there. Although, okay, heading to the next one, look at that. I can't get in. They lowered the wrong gate. They destroyed the wrong gate. I can hop over the fence, but look at, I can't retreat. They opened the wrong gate. Oh my gosh, now this was pretty much game over. You can see it's 1 minute left in the top right. This was game over. They opened the wrong gate. A brand new Lost Legend. It's so unbalanced with your Prismarine. Well, not Prismarine. I mean, I get how that works. But your Lapis, you get more Lapis from dying than actually doing what you're supposed to. That seems unbalanced. And they opened the wrong gate. It was game over. Look at, there it is. On this day, the Piglins were victorious. That's because I felt like I didn't get a chance. And this is how I lost. Well, I guess it is called a Lost Legend. And I did what I was told. I lost it. I do want to maybe try and replay this, and I might make a video out of this. I definitely want to talk about this Lost Legends a lot more on the Legends of Minecraft podcast this weekend. Because this just feels so unbalanced. It feels so unfair. So rigged. You know, and I see what they're doing. It's intentional. It's just there is some unbalanced, and I would like to maybe see them come back. You know, this was after an update, and I know some mob balancing took place and stuff. Right, I get it. They were preoccupied with a nice legendary update. I would have been fine if they would have skipped this Lost Legend so they could focus just on that update, because I feel like this Lost Legend, I like the concept. I really like going through from cage to cage. It feels different than your regular Minecraft Legends world, but it is just so unbalanced. And if you get to a point where physically you can't play the game because they opened the wrong gate, I lost the Lost Legend. I do want to try and, like I said, redo this. You do get a brand new skin and reward. So go ahead, try it for yourself. Tell me, do you have better luck? Does the same problems happen to you of the gate, wrong gate opening? I don't know. But this was Hound 4004 saying, see you next time. I want to do some more legendary content, but maybe not this Lost Legend. Adios.